I wrote a book once in the late 70s, a small book called An Apple for the Teacher. It's an old Danish tradition that from the country that if parents appreciate what a teacher has been doing, the child will bring him an apple from the garden, or if the parents want to bribe the teacher, then they can also give him an apple. But the apple for the teacher was my attempt to describe a kind of teaching that would be more process-oriented. I have been talking a lot about, and will talk more about process, about atmosphere, about culture. Because the amazing thing, if you go into a school in Croatia, where I have been in lots of schools, in Slovenia, in Germany, in Austria, and so on, if you go in there and you meet teachers, they are generally speaking wonderful people. And what is happening today is that they are getting more and more schizophrenic, because they are, when they're parents and they have children at home, they are in one way with their own children, and then they're completely different when they're with the school children. So they're like spreading more and more between the values, and of course they cannot do it. So what is infecting them? Why are they, the minute the bell rings and the minute the 25 children are sitting there, why are teachers behaving so bad? Why are they behaving so stupidly? It's a mystery. And the only explanation is culture, the culture of school. Because school was built, it was founded, it was given birth to as an authoritarian institution, very different from kindergartens that were born in democracy almost. But there are things in this culture that are that affects everybody. It affects also parents when they come to parent meetings. They also became half a meter smaller when they come in. So what is happening with all these wonderful people when they are in this? Let me give you an example of how the tone is set. I was standing in front of your Danish colleagues 3 years ago, and they wanted to talk about problem. They always call me when it's problem. And problem was that there were 4% of Danish children that were like school dropouts, or they were not really coming every day as they were supposed to. And I said to them that first of all, I think that we should make a national holiday. A national holiday where we celebrate the fact that 96% of our children are coming to school every day. That is a miracle, I would like to say. But they actually do it. I suggested to school principals that they would gather the children every year before Christmas holidays and before summer holidays, and say something to them that takes only about 30 seconds. What they should say was, I'm very happy that again this semester 96% of you came to school every day. We would like to thank you for that. Unfortunately, 4% of you do not feel that school, our school, is a place for them. These children we would like to meet after Christmas, because from those children we can learn how to make our school better. This is sheer logic, what I'm saying. There's nothing mystery about it. But try to fit it into the school culture. And you can imagine that I did not get very popular that day. they thought he's crazy. He's crazy. You cannot say something like that to children. If you are nice to children, they don't behave well. That's like the idea they have. There's a difference between nice and decent and being soft, but that is still to be discovered.